Did you know that diesel engines can easily surpass 300,000 miles? Even outlast gas engines if you treat them right? But here's the secret. Most diesel engines never make it that far because drivers skip critical habits that keep these powerhouses alive. In this video, we're unlocking the diesel driver's playbook. Real secrets that make a diesel engine run smoother, longer, and stronger well beyond 300 miles. If you're a truck owner, a diesel fan, or just someone tired of expensive breakdowns, this one's for you. Let's dive in. Secret number 1, always let it idle before shutdown. When you shut off a hot diesel engine immediately after a long drive or heavy load, you're cooking the oil inside the turbocharger. That's because the turbo is still spinning and scorching hot, but the oil flow stops the moment the engine shuts off. Over time, this bakes oil into sludge and wrecks your turbo. The fix? Let your engine idle for 1 to 3 minutes before turning it off, especially after highway driving or towing. This lets the turbo cool and the oil circulate normally. It's such a simple habit, yet it's the first secret to protecting one of the most expensive parts on your diesel. Secret number 2, use diesel fuel additives religiously. Diesel fuel has changed over the years, and modern ultra-low sulfur diesel lacks the natural lubricity older engines were designed for. On top of that, today's fuel often contains moisture and impurities that can damage fuel injectors and fuel pumps. That's why using high-quality diesel fuel additives is no longer optional. It's essential. Additives like Hot Shot's Secret Diesel Extreme or Stanodyne Performance Formula clean your injectors, boost cetane for better combustion, and restore critical lubrication to protect high-pressure components. Using them every 3,000 to 5,000 miles can drastically reduce wear on your fuel system and improve engine longevity. Using these additives every 3,000 to 5,000 miles helps maintain fuel economy, improve power, and extend the life of your injectors and fuel pump. If you're serious about reaching 300 miles, additives are a smart, low-cost insurance policy. Secret number 3, change fuel filters at the right interval. Diesel fuel filters are not just routine maintenance items. They are the gatekeepers to your fuel system's health. Because diesel engines operate at extremely high pressures, any dirt, water, or debris that sneaks past a worn filter can severely damage your injectors and high-pressure fuel pump. Most manufacturers recommend changing the fuel filter every 10,000 to 15,000 miles. But in dusty conditions, or if you use low-quality fuel, it's better to change it every 7,500 miles. Neglecting fuel filter changes leads to reduced performance, sluggish acceleration, and even costly injector failure. Keeping the fuel clean is like keeping the engine on a healthy diet, pure and consistent. Secret number 4, watch engine coolant like a hawk. Diesel engines run hotter and harder than gas engines, especially under load. But most people forget that coolant health is critical in diesel engines. Over time, diesel coolant degrades and becomes corrosive, especially if it's not the correct type like HOT or OAT. Bad coolant eats away at cylinder liners through a process called cavitation, which can destroy an engine block from the inside. Always test coolant pH and SCA levels every 30,000 miles and flush coolant at recommended intervals. Protecting the cooling system is protecting your engine. Secret number 5, use high-quality synthetic oil and change it on time. Diesel engines produce more soot and run hotter than gas engines, which contaminates oil faster. Using cheap oil or delaying oil changes is the fastest way to ruin your engine. Always use diesel-specific synthetic oil like Shell Rotella T6 or Mobil Delvac 1 that meet the API CK4 or CJ4 ratings, and change the oil every 5,000 to 7,000 miles for older engines or according to severe service intervals. Clean oil reduces engine friction, keeps the turbo healthy, and protects your diesel's heart for the long haul. That's all for this video. Your diesel engine was built for the long haul, but only if you treat it right. These secrets aren't just maintenance tips, they're survival rules for your diesel. Every one of them stacks more miles onto your odometer and saves you from catastrophic repairs. If you want your diesel to hit 300,000, 400,000, even 500,000 miles, start applying these today.